Less than a year ago, Justin Haley announced to the world that he would leave Kaulig racing for Rick Ware Racing. Now, the majority of people at the time were asking, what in the world are you doing? Turns out he knew what he was doing. We're going to talk about Justin Haley. We're going to talk about Rick Ware Racing as a whole. There have been wild NASCAR rumors over the past couple of weeks, and we are going to talk about the Justin Haley ones, the ones regarding Justin Haley. He directly addressed them today or yesterday, so we're going to talk about that. And then I'm going to give you a deep dive into some numbers comparing Rick Ware Racing's 2024 to 2023, talk about the massive improvement that they've had in just under a year. So yes, Justin Haley, as I said, NASCAR rumors have been running wild. Anything from Chase Briscoe to JGR, which is heavily reported on now, by the way, to Justin Haley to the Wood Brothers, Justin Haley to 2311. There's a lot of wild rumors flying around. Obviously, not all of them can be true. Justin Haley can't drive for three people at once. But Justin Haley decided to address these rumors today, or him and the team decided to ultimately. And Justin Haley, when he announced that he was leaving from Kaulig to Rick Ware Racing, as I said, a lot of people questioned the move. A lot of people saw it as a step backwards. Prior to this season, Rick Ware Racing was kind of the laughing stock of NASCAR. They were the meme of NASCAR. We'd see them run at the back of the pack. We'd see them crash out a lot. And truly, they were the meme of NASCAR, whereas Kaulig at the time seemed like an up-and-coming team. They've won a couple of cup races. They have a really strong Xfinity program at the time. But since Justin Haley has announced that he's leaving, well, really since the beginning of 2024, since he's actually made the switch, it's actually been a good move for Justin Haley. Justin Haley and Rick Ware Racing are having a fantastic year. Kaulig is struggling. And now there are rumors that Justin Haley, because he has done so well with Rick Ware Racing, because of how well the team and Justin Haley have performed together, there are now rumors about Justin Haley potentially moving after just 1 year with Rick Ware Racing. And I personally, my opinion is that if he were to leave, it would be a bad move. But I'll get to my opinion in a minute. Here's what Justin Haley had to say.
We're very fortunate to be running well, which, always kind of mixes things up. But, looking back a year ago, Rick Ware and Lisa Ware, they get an opportunity kind of, when I was high and dry and didn't have an opportunity left in the Cup Series, right? And, I trusted them, they trusted me. And, I kind of gambled my whole career in life and everything I've done up to that point to trust Rick and his process and see him through. And, I'm definitely committed to Rick and, kind of seeing out what he wants his future to be with me and things like that. So, we're fully committed. I think we're running too good right now to, really veer too far off the path of anything. I'm, again, super thankful that they even gave me this opportunity because without Rick, I wouldn't even be in the Cup Series right now. So, I have a lot to owe to him this year and a lot of trust and confidence in what he has in me. The things you say, are tough to kind of put out there, but short and sweet. Super thankful for Rick and everything he's done for me. I'm committed to him and his process and whatever Rick wants my future to be. If he wants me to stay for 5 to 10 years, I'll stay for 5 to 10 years. Just because he gave me the opportunity when no one else would. And I think that commitment and, him just putting his arm out and, kind of saving me from the water last year, I kind of owe everything to him. So, I don't want to speak too much on it. Just, I'm super thankful for Rick and really appreciative that he even gave me this opportunity. And it's crazy to think that, after what social media said last year of, how crazy this idea was and, going to Rick Ware, just everything that was said to be in this spot right now is, it's humbling. So, like I said, I'm racing as hard as we can. We're super focused and I'm committed to Rick and whatever he sees my future to be.
So yes, Justin Haley, in that press conference, Zoom call, whatever the official title is, addressed multiple times that Rick Ware Racing kind of saved his Cup Series career. Obviously, Colleague, the way things ended there, no one was really 100% certain. You know, did he opt to leave? Was the team booting him out for someone else? Well, it seems like from that perspective, from what we just heard, is that Justin Haley actually kind of got forced out in a sense, or he had to leave. He had to look elsewhere. He would not have had a Cup opportunity at Colleague. Maybe he could have had an Xfinity ride there still. I don't know. But it seemed like that he was running out of opportunities for the Cup Series before Rick Ware Racing stepped in. And Rick Ware Racing, Justin Haley teamed up. As I said, a lot of people question the move, but they've had a fantastic year this year. And as I said earlier, it's really been a step forward. I'm sure there's a bunch of statistics you could look at comparing different Colleague numbers and whatnot last year to this year, but I really want to look at Rick Ware Racing specifically, Rick Ware Racing in 2023 versus Rick Ware Racing in 2024, because the numbers are mind-blowing. They truly are. So let's first look at the point standings. Rick Ware Racing, they currently sit with the drivers. Justin Haley sits 30th in the points, and then Kaz Grala has only made 14 starts. He sits 35th in the points. And on the owner's side of things, they sit in the same positions with Haley, the number 51 in the owner's championship in 30th, and the number 15 team with 35th in the standings. But when you do a deep dive on these numbers, you may see 30th and 35th in the standings and think, oh, they're still terrible. They're still bat markers. But, oh boy, let me give you those numbers. Firstly, Justin Haley is beating his old team, the 16 and the 31 in the owner's standings. He's one spot ahead of Colleague's number 31 team and 3 spots ahead of the 16 team, even though the 16 has had multitude of drivers. But when we look at the actual numbers, comparing 2024 to 2023, in 2023, Rick Ware Racing had 12 drivers between 2 cars. Those drivers were J.J. Yaley, Cody Ware, Zane Smith, Brennan Poole, Ryan Newman, Andy Lally, Riley Herbst, Todd Gilliland, Greg Galding, Cole Custer, Matt Crafton, and Jensen Button. As I said, 12 drivers, 2 cars. Whereas this season, Justin Haley has been full-time in the number 51 car, and the number 15 car has actually been, I don't know if split is the right word, but it's had 3 drivers. Kaz Grala has made 14 of the 17 starts in that car so far. Cody Ware has made 2 starts, and Riley Herbst has made a 3rd start, or he has made the other final start. Here are the 2023 numbers for Rick Ware Racing. J.J. Yaley made 26 starts, the most starts out of anyone for that team in 2023, and statistically, of course, he was the best. He had 5 top 20 finishes, 3 of those were at superspeedways. He had 2 top 15s, both of those were at superspeedways, and 1 top 10, which was at Atlanta, a 7th place finish, so a superspeedway. Then you go to Cody Ware, he had 1 top 15, that was at a superspeedway, Daytona. And then you go to Riley Herbst, he had 4 starts, and he had 3 top 20s, quite impressive actually. And then he had 2 top 10s, but all of those numbers were at super speedways. And then you go to Jensen Button. He had 1 top 20, and that came at the Circuit of the Americas in his 3 starts. So the grand total through 72 starts, that's 36 starts between each car, 72 starts, Rick Ware Racing had 10 top 20s, 5 top 15s, and 3 top 10s. So that was through an entire season, through the entire 36 Cup Series schedule. That was the entire season. We are just short of halfway in the Cup Series schedule this year. 17 races. That's 34 starts across 2 cars. Well, get ready for this. Justin Haley has 6 top 20s, and here's what's the most impressive part. Only 1 has been at a super speedway, Atlanta. Everywhere else has been a non-super speedway. I'm talking Bristol, Gateway, Darlington, just to name a few, Iowa. He has 3 top 15s, none at the super speedways. He has 2 top 10s, Darlington and Gateway, and that's how his season has been so far. Then you go to Kaz Grala. He has the rest of the top 20s for the team. He has 3 top 20s, and just like Justin Haley, The only top 20 he only has one top 20 that was at a super speedway, which was also at Atlanta. And he has one top 15, and that was also at Atlanta, 14th place finish. And he has 0 top 10s. So, as I just said, in all of 2023, Rick Ware Racing had 10 top 20s. Well, less than halfway into the 2024 season, they have 9 top 20 finishes across their 2 cars, with Justin Haley with the majority of them. Then we go to the top 15 categories. 1 less. 5 top 15s in 2023, already have 4 here in 2024. Then we go to the top 10s. They had 3 in 2023. Once again, 1 less. They have 2 top 10s in 2024. Both of them coming from Justin Haley, and both of them being at non-super speedways. And this is why I think Justin Haley, I know he just said that he's committed to Rick Ware Racing, and this may be a non-talking point, but the fact of the matter is, even when drivers are in contracts and they say they're committed to a place, they can still leave. Tyler Reddick left a year and a half early from RCR. Anything can happen, but Justin Haley should not leave Rick Ware Racing. A year ago, I would have laughed at me saying this, but Justin Haley and Rick Ware Racing, the amount of improvement they have shown in a single season is monumental. No, I don't think they're going to take a next huge step and be championship contenders next year, but imagine the story. Justin Haley leaves for Rick Ware Racing. Everyone thinks Rick Ware Racing is the joke of NASCAR, the punching bag, the laughing stock, whatever you want to call it. And they start all the way at the bottom and they build. They slowly build. And you know that if Justin Haley and Rick Ware Racing can get a win together, whether it's at a super speedway, whether it's at a non-super speedway, it's going to be an incredible story. And that's why I think Justin Haley, he shouldn't go to if the Wood Brothers is truly an option, he should stay at Rick Ware Racing. The Wood Brothers have struggled in this next gen era. In fact, this year, only 3 top 20s and only 1 top 10. I know Harrison Burton has struggled a lot, but Justin Haley staying at Rick Ware Racing right now might be the better option. Once again, I can't believe I'm saying that, but I truly think that they are building something special there. Rick Ware Racing, I use this word a lot. I used to think that they were an unserious team, that they did not care and that they never wanted to be competitive. But in the last year, there has been a massive shift. They went out and they signed Justin Haley, a young prospect. They have an alliance with RFK. They have massively improved. They have shown commitment to Haley. Haley has shown commitment to them. And if they can continue to stay together for multiple years and build something, I truly think they can do something special. Once again, it's too far out to say if they're going to be championship contenders one day, but maybe they could be competing for a playoff spot in a few years. And that's why I think Justin Haley should stay at Rick Ware Racing. I think that he should stay because I think ultimately, if you stay there and you build something special, if you end up being competitive at any point, if you make the playoffs, if you win a race, that's going to be a special story that's going to go down in history in a sense. Whereas if you jump teams, if you go to Wood Brothers, that 1 year of momentum, that 1 year of all the success in Rick Ware Racing terms suddenly was for nothing. Like, what would that be for? And even if he were to go to, if it's true that he's getting offers from 2311 Racing, yes, 2311 Racing, that's completely different. That's a team with Tyler Reddick right now. They look like maybe next in line behind Hendrick and Gibbs in terms of fighting for a championship. And one day they are going to be championship contenders, I believe. But it's going to be hard to turn that offer down for sure. I won't deny that. But I will say this. I truly think you can do something special at Rick Ware Racing. Once again, leaving ship after just 1 year. I know that's such a hard offer to turn down, but I truly think they can do something special at Rick Ware Racing. I can't believe I'm saying it once again, but Justin Haley, they've had such a terrific year so far. I know everyone looks at top 10s, top 5s, leading laps, but Rick Ware Racing has had a fantastic year this year. Justin Haley has had a fantastic year this year. They need to continue to build, continue to grow, push through this momentum, whatever you want to call it, and they need to build something special. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what your opinion is in the comments. I would love to hear what you think. Will Justin Haley stay at Rick Ware Racing? Once again, I think he should. I think he will. I believe him when he says he's committed. You hear a lot about drivers being committed to the guys who give them an opportunity, and Rick Ware Racing really kind of saved Justin Haley's Cup career, as he said. So once again, let me know what your thoughts are on Justin Haley, Rick Ware Racing, the 2024 season they have had so far. And I will see you guys in the next video. I'm sure there's going to be news this week. I don't know what it'll be, but I'm sure there'll be something exciting. And then we got races this week at New Hampshire. So thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.